What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the vlog. And today's a really special video to me because it was actually going to be a repeat of last year's video, which is where I finally went to the Houston Auto Show. But this time we're going to make it a little bit different. We're actually going to show you guys the latest and greatest cars that have been coming out and give you my thoughts on whether I like them, would I buy them, why or why not. So stick around and hopefully you guys enjoy the latest and greatest from the Houston Auto Show. To become a channel supporter, and that allows me to do more awesome things, go to different places and bring you guys amazing content, along with also give back to you guys. So for those of you guys that do become Patreons, every month I do give away something back to one of you guys. So this month in January it'll be a $50 gift card to those that are signed up. I've got 5 Patreons signed up right now. Thank you guys, appreciate your support. And as the Patreon account gets bigger, so will the prizes and the giveaways every month. So just in case in point, once we get to 1,000 Patreon guys, that following month this Mach 1 Mustang will be given to one of you 1,000 Patreons. So make sure you click the link down below, go and become a Patreon. First month of doing this in January will be a $50 gift card. Right now I only have 5, so one of those 5 will get a $50 gift card, and if you sign up before the end of the month you will be entered as well. So as the account grows, so will the prizes. Spread the word, click the link below. But anyways, now I'll catch you guys at the Houston Auto Show. Alright guys, we are at the Houston Auto Show. Now where do we start? So I think we're gonna go from one side to the other in no particular order and just kind of find some cars that I think are interesting and give you guys my thoughts on them. Alright guys, so the first kind of somewhat exciting car is of course the Acura NSX. Now this thing's got a twin turbo V6 with a hybrid assist system, ceramic brakes, I mean the full 9 yards. I mean the interior is pretty nice, but pricing on these things is insane. I mean, these things are about 140, 150 grand, and I don't think that they are worth that much money. It's just too much money for what you're gonna get out of this car. Maybe if this car was in the lower $100,000 range, 110, 120, it would be a much more palpable, I guess you could say, price tag. But really the design is nice. It's a really good looking car, but that price tag, so that's a big one right there. Alright, here we've got 3 Shelby trucks, all different purposes. You've got the Baja, which has the crazy suspension. I mean, this thing probably can go through sand dunes and whoops and everything like crazy. It's turbocharged, so it's probably the 3.5 liter V6 EcoBoost with upgraded turbos. Then we've got this Super Snake, the Shelby Super Snake F-150 with 770 horsepower, and this is more of the street version. Basically, this one's got a Whipple, probably a very large Whipple carbon fiber intake, I mean, interior, everything is redone. I love the Nardo gray, carbon fiber all on the inside. And this thing is more of your street city truck with 770 horsepower. And finally, you've got the Shelby supercharged F-150, and this is a more off-road, basically the off-road version of the Super Snake with same amount of power, 770, but lifted and more off-road for the mud and stuff, not as much as what the Baja version is. So somewhere in the middle between the Baja and this street truck. Which one do you guys think? Personally, I would never take advantage of the Baja just in my area. I love the lifted setup, but if you're going for performance, you have to go with something more streetable and more aerodynamic-ish per se. This is the one that I would get, the Shelby Super Snake, because when it comes to performance, that's going to perform much better than this is with the bigger, heavier wheels and lift. So I would pick the Super Snake. Alright guys, next one up, the 2020 Charger wide body Hellcat. Now this thing is really sweet, same 707 horsepower, but with the wider fender flare, so you now have 305s all the way around. Really should help the car grip and be much better on the road. The front style's got a more aggressive little style, kind of like the Durango that first brought that little extra vent there. Would I buy this car? I mean, I have Sebastian, and for a family, this is probably your best bang for your buck. Most horsepower you're gonna get. And yes, I think I would, but the one thing I don't like about FCA, I guess Dodge in general, is that you see this wide body kit with the Hellcat. Well, you also get it on your Scat Pack. So this here is a Scat Pack with the wide body kit, and this thing doesn't have the Hellcat engine or anything like that, but basically has the same wide body setup. So if you're paying $75,000–$80,000 for a car, you expect it to be stand out and be unique somewhat. Having just a few badges and a hood as the only differentiator is not as enough for me, when you can pay $85,000 for that, or probably $50,000 for this. So guys, here we have it, the GT500, the 2020 GT500, and this iconic silver is really nice. Actually, I've seen a few and they on screen they don't look as bright, but this is a really nice combo with the black stripes, that huge gloss black hood. The silver with the black is really nice. Now, would I get a Shelby GT500? The answer is no. Why? Well, because this car is about 2 or 3 years too late. It's very fast, don't get me wrong, and it's going to be a very fast car for a long time, but for the MSRP and markups that they're going to be giving for this car, I mean, there's just nothing that you can get. Other things that will run just as fast. So you can get a regular 5.0 and spend half the price of what you pay for this and be running in the low 9-second quarter miles. This thing is very stout, and I think it's going to do well in the long run. But right now, if you're trying to look to buying one right now, I would not pay over sticker. They're going to be just like the GT350s. They're going to be making them over and over again, and you're better off waiting and getting a 2021 or 2022 model, because I guarantee you they will be making these in 2022. So that is why I wouldn't get one out at this moment, but it's a great car. I love it. The Supra itself is actually not bad. It's a much bigger car than I thought it was going to be. From all the comments online, everyone said that it was a smaller vehicle, but it's pretty good size. It's got this long front end. There's a lot of people doing massive modifications to these things very, very quick. But would I get one? Probably not. Tuning and like the Japanese type cars really aren't my thing. Never really had an eye for them. They're very nice, but this just wouldn't be my thing. It's a great car if people want to kind of build it up and do something with it. Good platform. Before I haven't heard of any issues with cars breaking down from modifications. There's cars running in the 9s, I believe. So not bad for someone looking and that being their cup of tea. Alright guys, one of the cars that I've been excited to see, and that is the CT5B. Now this isn't the main V. Cadillac has changed their naming construction, and now this thing is a CT5E, but it actually has a V6 twin turbo. So I've seen rumors that they are testing a V8 topper higher level trim V. Not sure what they're going to name it, but they're supposed to be putting the LT4 V8 supercharged engine in this platform, and I think that is going to be really an amazing car. It's going to be really fast. It's got 4 doors. This car with the supercharged LT4 probably will outperform or be right there close to some of the other sedans like the Charger Hellcat, and that is a big bold claim. I know it, but think about it. New platform, alpha platform, a lot lighter, with the same, almost very similar horsepower. This thing is going to really move out. So this specific model, would I get it? The answer is no, but only because I know there's going to be a higher level V8 supercharged version coming, and this is kind of just that middle ground, the mid tier. Alright guys, the Corvette Stingray. I think it's the first time I've seen it in the shock yellow color. I think it looks really nice. They've even got the like yellow stitching to match inside. It actually has a full carbon exposed roof option on this one, so this one's really optioned out. Feels really nice. Got the black mirror caps, really nice. Now, would I get this? Hell yes. This thing is going to have an LT2, which is going to be very similar to the LT1, so it's going to be easy to basically do any kind of modifications to it. It's an engine that's known to their tuners. In terms of hopefully the security isn't as crazy so that they can unlock the ECMs and be able to tune them, that'll be the big question. But if you're getting one of these, definitely thumbs up to you, because when the Z06 comes out, yes, it's gonna look maybe nicer, it's gonna have a different engine, be more powerful, but it'll be the first of its kind engine. What it sounds like a flat plane dual overhead cam V8. So basically you're gonna have a whole new platform. It's gonna be take a lot longer to modify or do anything to it. With the Stingray, it's a known engine. DCT is a little different, just like with the GT500s, but once they get into the computers, they're going to start making all kinds of parts, and these things are going to be flying. I can guarantee you these things are going to be running a lot faster than the Z06s are right off the bat once they modify them, because the Z06 is going to take a while to get some modifications done and really unlock its potential. So yes, this is a buy for me. I would definitely get this car, and man, this shock yellow or yellow, race yellow, whatever it is, looks really nice. Got maybe like a greenish tint. And I haven't seen Corvette like this anywhere. I really haven't seen it anywhere. the first time I see this color, super nice. Definitely stands out. Reminds me of almost a Ferrari yellow, like just standing out. When you pull up somewhere, it's gonna be really nice. You're gonna stand out quite a bit. So definitely would take that. Alright guys, can't have an auto show without the Ford GT. And this is a beautiful spec in that Le Mans blue with the carbon fiber exposed stripe and the orange right down the middle. Orange mirror caps, you've got the orange calipers. I mean, oh, beautiful spec. Carbon wheels, carbon exposed everywhere. Very nice. Really kudos to the guy that spec'd this thing out, because it is mint. Love the spec. And if I could afford one, I would definitely have one, because these things are just a technological marvel. They've packaged so much and so much technology, design, everything. Look at the space in between there. I mean, you can literally stick your hand in between these, what they call the flying buttresses, and still pay homage to the originals. I mean, it's got that original GT vibe to it, so definitely give it a thumbs up. If I could afford it, I would definitely buy one. Alright guys, we've gone through the whole show. You've seen the cars that kind of caught my eyes, and you've seen whether I would buy them or I wouldn't, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you have different opinions or different thoughts on certain of the cars, make sure you comment down below and let me know what your thoughts are. Do you agree with what I was talking about, or do you not agree? And remember, check the Patreon link below and make sure that you can enter to be able to possibly win a Mach 1 Mustang or every monthly giveaway. So check the link down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.